We have got you a lot of interesting developments from South Korea. But there is a lot more that's happening in the larger technology landscape. Here is a quick wrap of all the latest breakthroughs.
Gamers in London can now test their gaming skills at a new permanent exhibition in the city's Science Museum. The interactive display showcases everything from retro Super Mario Bros. Games to current VR headset experiences. Named Power Up, this new exhibit is an interactive celebration of the best and most influential video games from 1976 to the present day. These visitors are trying their hand at Halo, the futuristic Xbox first-person shooter phenomenon. This is a 16-player setup where people can play the same game together. It's just one of the many titles showcased at the Science Museum in London.
So in this space, we've got over 160 consoles spanning 5 decades of video gaming, and it's all playable, and people get to come along and see firsthand how games have evolved over time.
Power Up has curated games across 20 themes. The list includes classics like Pong or Manic Miner.
It's quite different from an arcade. In an arcade, you've just got usually a random collection of different arcade machines. This is actually a curated space. We thought about the history of video games, and we want to tell stories and inspire people. So I'm sat next to this timeline, which actually is a chronologically ordered history of video games, starting in the 1970s and going right to present day.
As the world faces record-breaking temperatures, tech entrepreneurs in Japan are finding ways to cool down. Just take a look at this, fashion that keeps you cool. This dress comes with inbuilt fans. There are fans to wear around the neck. They are aimed at cooling one individual. These large fans, however, spray a mist over a wide area for the benefit of a larger group. For parents who have to carry around their babies in the heat, this gadget could make the experience a bit more comfortable. The baby carrier comes with integrated fans. There are also full backpacks that act as portable air conditioning units. This is ice slurry from Akagi Foods. These packets go into the deep freeze, and after a few hours the liquid inside hardens, but never gets completely solid. The idea is that it becomes a refreshing cold drink. The packet needs just a quick rub before the contents inside are soft enough to consume. Solar panels are a greener way of generating energy. But when they get old, how do you dispose them of without harming the environment? Well, a plant in Arizona is finding ways to recycle aging panels to stop them from going into landfill. This is the largest solar panel recycling plant in North America. It's called We Recycle Solar. It can process 156,000 kilograms of modules in a single day.
So what inspired us to start We Recycle Solar was a huge problem. As solar is a great technology, it is now becoming more and more accessible to everyone. There was no planning for end of life. And with secondary markets, with US's supply chain woes, we knew we could find a way to take those raw materials and these assets and give them new life.
Workers maneuver the stacks of solar panels into the sprawling 75,000 square foot facility on forklifts, where the panels are separated by brand and models. Some only have a few cracks in their glass, so these can be reused. There are clients around the world who want refurbished panels for their affordability. Those that don't go towards testing and resale head down a conveyor belt where glass, metals, and other materials with value are separated. Repurposing these means finding new uses for them, such as selling glass to companies that do sandblasting.
Every product today that you see within the US supply chain is heavily mined, is heavily sourced, and often disrupts the ecosystems all around the world. So why not take it from existing products, extract those raw materials, and put them back into use?
The UAE is offering free trips around Saadiyat and Yas Island on board the high-tech autonomous models. The idea is to encourage Abu Dhabi residents to choose driverless rides. In collaboration with WeRide, which is an international autonomous driving technology company, the country's integrated transport center is hoping to expand its driverless fleet. First introduced in 2021, the autonomous service spent more than a year testing its operations on UAE roads. Equipped with sensors, 10 cameras, and a safety officer behind the wheel, WeRide assures that its vehicles are safe.
Inside the vehicle, we also have the emergency button. If we face some emergency, or the customer or the safety officer will press the button to stop the vehicle. It's very safe.
Seibu Railway in Japan is using automated translation to help visitors navigate one of Tokyo's most baffling transportation hubs. The device allows customers and a station attendant to converse, while the semi-transparent display spells out the words in Japanese and one of 11 other languages including English, French, Mandarin, and Spanish. The translation device is intended to help customers with more complex requests like directions or information about the local area. The new facility has been introduced on a trial period. It will be tested for 3 months before authorities decide to go for a wider rollout.